afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to yet another live text launch session. And with me here in studio, we have quite a couple of handsome gentlemen. Today, we are stepping into a conversation that is bigger than URA and it's bigger than policies. It is about the planet. We are going to talk about reforestation and how it mitigates carbon footprint. I know I have spoken so much big words, but I hope that the panel with me today will do justice to each and every word and more information. I will with insights. In case you have any questions, do share. Oh. Nice. Nice. Here at URA, we have a way of appreciating people doing good work by saying "Anasante sana." I'll just clap it for you in the studio. But just in case you could.
My name, have you on this show, and we are looking forward to your expertise in initiatives with regards to the environment. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. There you have it. And over to the last one.
Thank you. I support workplace safety, environmental sustainability. I'm also passionate about.
Thank you very much. Tell the audience what carbon footprint is, what reforestation is, and how Climate Hub, what interventions are in line to reduce the carbon footprint that we are experiencing in Uganda.
Well, first and foremost, I need to put it in a dimension where each and every person has this plant is all
That is what I thought.
Yeah, definitely. Then, why?
Okay.
Why? We go back with the science-based, statistics, and we say this is what we've done. That's why.
I had something to do with carbon emissions. When you are talking about carbon emissions, please describe in a picture format what are carbon emissions.
Drains that you actually put out. Your inventory, your plants. Let's say the very first thing that you can monitor your electricity, your AC within the offices, specifically monitoring what we are doing, our day-to-day activity within. How much have you put out? How much have we reduced? What solutions have we put in place as a company that is supplying us the different logistics? What have we put in place to reduce the competition? But then either way, we can still go ahead and try our level best to see that.
Nice one. Over to you, Mr. Babole. Carbon emissions.
However, with development and with growth comes that transition, and we are taking steps to take responsibility to reduce on our carbon footprint. And that is really being handled by my unit at the moment. We have several initiatives that we shall be sharing in this session, what we are doing and how we are advising senior management of organization to reduce on our carbon footprint. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Did you say it was OSH?
Yes. Yes.
But it is just OSH. Okay. So over to you, Mr. Ongoma.
Sure.
So could you give us a link between
what my colleague just stated.
Yes.
So you asked me about linking climate change and carbon footprint. So climate change is one of the factors that drives global warming is carbon emission. So like I told you, we are deliberate at URA about being part of this drive. Like my colleague told you, I may share with you one or two. The objective. What do I mean by leveraging our numbers? So all these vehicles emit carbon or diesel discharge. Yeah, that's for a fact. Those are stats.
Okay.
So what are we saying into the atmosphere every day? So we've decided to take
Active people.
Yeah, we are proactive.
Yes.
So what have we done? We have embarked on tree planting campaigns. As I speak right now, we have a station in northern Uganda called the Gulu Logistics Hub.
Okay.
And we have so far planted over 70 trees in that compound. We are doing this in anticipation. So the trees, of course, will absorb the carbon dioxide that's going to be discharged. That is one. But then, like I told you, about leveraging on numbers, vehicles. So we want to influence them. If you request them to plant a tree, if each of them plants a tree at URA,
Yeah.
they will again go to the community and also influence by planting a tree.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
So together, I think what I can pick out is
that you are making a call out to people, like planting a tree, done in our homesteads, in our areas of operation, or we planting trees.
Then after here, they will go to their homes. And because at the end of the day, the carbon emission that is generated into the atmosphere is everywhere.
To reduce on the carbon footprint, or even to conserve the environment, or any other thing that is being carried out.
Basically, we need to first as well understand the advantages of why we are planting trees. Not only fruit, maybe looking onto shade or maybe beautifying the space that we are having, but as an added advantage, if someone is looking onto, let's say, buying or planting trees at a large scale, I may say it may also earn them income. How? One might earn from how much you have reduced within the environment, because as we do, we as climate hub, we are going to come and measure and tell you this is what is above the ground biomass of the tree, then what is actually below ground biomass of the tree, then we gauge and tell you this is the carbon sink that you actually putting out within the environment. So later on, then we shall go ahead and now work hand in hand with other credit verifying entities that we say, now this is what you have been planting within the environment. Then after that, we shall get to verify, or any other person, any other company that is looking for reducing their carbon footprint. They will buy carbon credits. So now that is another added advantage for someone to see, okay, I'm planting a tree, but at least on the other hand, I can actually earn from it.
Thank you very much. So, what besides carbon reduction? Yes.
I believe that reforestation has pretty much other advantages. Which ones could those be, and what are their practical application in Uganda on the side of Climate Hub, and then what are the practical applications in URA's perspective? I'll go with Mr. Bagole, then we shall move to Climate Hub.
Right. Thank you once again. The advantages of having trees and living in communities that are green go beyond just having a good climate.
Yes.
But individually, imagine for those that have ever been to semi-arid areas or to deserts, what kind of ambience do you have? Having trees around helps even save on energy, save on money. For example, I would give an example of this cool atmosphere.
Okay.
So eventually you see that your energy bills are going down. So when you have trees around, it gives this relaxed feeling. People are less stressed. So in environments which are generally cooler and greener. So beyond the climate aspect, having trees around and planting trees helps you as a person. Of course, that's leaving out the area of trees being medicinal they help cure so many of the diseases
Yes.
that we are having as yeah.
All right. Then Climate Hub.
Of course, on the other hand,
You can say it is a critical ecosystem because in one or another it helps this planting of trees. They help onto the biodiversity. They also help onto soil regulations, and it does not only stop onto that. It also helps onto the carbon sequestration. As planting these trees, we need to learn and really understand that we really need to plant these trees. We as human beings, because it is of our help. It is of our because there's no way you tell me that we need to learn into our carbon footprint. Then you're going to plant trees without calculating your own inventory and saying, now, as URA, as much as you said you're having over 300 vehicles outside there, but this is the much you have emitted. How best can we reduce it? What species comes in? And we actually do your monitoring and verifying. Now, before, as Green Guard, post campaigns, we have come to learn that you have done the planting for a couple of trees between you and yourself. So how have you monitored? How have you, like, you plant a tree and go? If I may ask you, how many trees have you planted? This, you grew up and you tell me who you are right now. How many trees have you?
I think the environment is part of one of the pillars that we have. So I believe even here in URA, we are still doing that, just like Mr. Ongoma has said.
Sure.
But I cannot put a number to it. I'm really sorry.
Now it goes back to us.
Yeah.
We really need to monitor and really check out and see. I planted a tree. Did you even go back to check whether that tree is functioning, or did it grow, or you just planted because you wanted to show people you actually planting? Are we planting for a cause? Are we growing? Not just planting.
I will just pause you right there. You
Said planting and then to ensure that it grows. I have seen this happen. You plant trees, some grow and some don't grow. What could be that thing that is stopping the others from growing? Yet you have planted them in a similar space. Do you do some soil testing before? What really happens prior? Because probably there is a person there viewing us and they surely want to start doing so, or they have done so, but their trees just naturally they get a natural
These species. You bring them in this other certain area, they might grow, but not to the best.
and the juicy one.
Yeah. So you look onto the different factors, climate, so you look onto the soil types because the pH is different. So if you happen to put that specific field, you have not been advised, and that's why actually when you go back to Kampala Capital City Authority, they tell you before you plant this tree, you need to come and check out and verify and see whether this kind of tree will not survive in this kind of environment.
Yes. Then also back to your previous submission.
You spoke some big words there. Biodiversity, carbon C, please help me, the language. Sequestration, is that it? Yes, that one. What is that?
When I talk about sequestration, what did we learn about photosynthesis? Just a simple logic of this is what has been put there, what energy does the tree use, and how much water does it use for it to reduce the cutting. First need to see the biomass above the tree, then we look onto the below, we calculate, then we sum up. After that, we divide and try to see how best we can bring in the carbon, then carbon dioxide. Because carbon and carbon dioxide, then we give you the results, or we give you how much this tree.
All that being done by Climate Hub.
You guys are doing well. Our support, let me get a proper way to phrase it. What's Reforestation's support in sustainability at our workplace? How is Reforestation supporting us here at URA, or even across all our various duty stations?
Kind of rephrase the question.
Okay. How is Reforestation supporting?
Like I told you earlier on, at URA we are deliberate.
Yes.
And it's a strategic initiative by management to have green spaces around us, tunnel in between.
Okay.
That tunnel is an atrium.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why we do not have air condition all over in most of the offices, save for the sideboard rooms. So it's mainly the fresh air that comes from out that we breathe in this time.
So it was in the design.
It was in the design
to have that
Exactly.
long hollow
Exactly.
inside
It's
there.
not for fun. Yeah. So URA has a strategic had a strategic objective to trees around this place. Yes, and around all our offices. It's not only at the tower. Like I told you, we've already started at Gulu.
Yeah.
We've done over 70 trees, and Mr. Heber did mention about the commercial benefits of planting trees. It's not just about planting trees. We have worked with experts that in the future this will support and promote the health of our staff and clients. So that's how deliberate we are as an organization in supporting tree planting. And we have a budget actually. We have support from management. They're supporting this initiative. So that's just a pilot. I'm going to roll it out to all our stations.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
Maybe if I could also chip in,
Yeah.
Reforestation is supporting staff in several ways. It's actually also creating employment. And that's why we are here at OSH. Basically, our role is to guide management in how URA can support sustainability through environmental practices that's in this. So that's also an area where we're helping create employment.
Okay, thank you very much. So back to Mr. Ahebwa. What could be the possible funding mechanisms, if there are any, through Climate Hub, or if there is a person out there who is saying, oh, probably I need to have some trees planted somewhere, or how can I get to be part of this initiative, or how can I get to partner with URA through the Green Guard campaign? So how does one go about it?
Well, I can say that this does not work at times with a personal kind of perspective. I think through partnerships and different kinds of avenues, we can earn from this because we have like carbon funds, and we also have carbon green financing.
Green?
Financing.
Green financing.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll let you complete it.
Everything, then we shall come back to what green financing is, right?
Yeah, definitely. This we have actually seen.
Seen it within the couple of now. The banks have adopted this. Under the IFRS, they are trying to see how best they can actually now adapt into green finance. How sustainable is your business? Are you trying for logistics and travel? I say if is your business sustainable at the end of it all? Because if there's nothing like sustainability within your business, then we are not really trying to see how profit or how you're trying to maybe effectively support the environment.
Right. Is there anything that you would want to add on this?
Yeah, maybe one exciting initiative that we are doing at URA.
Yes, please.
We've got an initiative with free planting. How are we doing this? When we segregate waste, that's to say degradable and non-degradable. So we have the organic content on one side. We are interested in picking up that organic content, decompose it somewhere, and again use them. Yes. So we are starting with our workplace, but then we shall spread it out to the communities around us.
All right.
Yeah, that's one exciting initiative that I thought you needed to know about. But I think as you are.
Yes, well done.
Sure.
Well done as a department.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr.
maybe I could also chip in.
Yes, please.
The country from commodities that affect both the environment and the people. So also as URA, the arm of the science labs does the testing of everything that is coming in to prevent goods that are banned, environmentally, from coming into the country. So that's also one of the areas that URA is taking part, protect the country. Yes.
Mr. Bagole, what other practical steps can the people who are watching us take part in such that we can try to reduce the carbon footprint in the country, but also conserve the environment?
Right. There are a couple of things. Particularly today, we are majorly looking at reforestation. However, as I said, growth comes with the responsibility as a person. When you leave in office, do you switch off your lights, for example, to walk? Or so as individuals, I think these are some of the areas or the opportunities where we could help reduce on our carbon footprint. Basically, by beyond waste management, by reducing on our energy consumption. Yes.
And maybe to add on that, do not walk on grass, on green grass. Do not litter carelessly.
Yes.
Yeah, because we need that organic component of the waste.
Yes.
So we urge our viewers out there, support us
Okay.
to achieve this objective.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are speaking so passionately about the subject, Mr. Uma. Tools
Yeah, sure.
for I think it's the appropriate word.
Yeah.
Where people throw the rubbish
The waste,
that is
actually,
around.
yeah.
Yes, but I've seen color coded
Yes.
dustbins. May you please throw more light about that?
Yeah, right now we are doing a sensitization. It's a new initiative in URA. We are deliberate about reducing waste in our premises. And the first step is really by sorting, because most of what we call waste is actually reusable. For example, and dropping everything into the same bin. So we realized an opportunity to actually reduce on the waste. We shall try to sensitize the stuff. We shall be coming to you to tell you that if you're throwing away a paper bin, so then it will biodegradables. So then we can try to reuse what we can reuse. For example, the papers. A lot of companies are actually reusing papers, and is real money. So if you call up some companies and you have probably a ton of paper, they'll be very happy to give you money. So we have not yet tapped into that because we haven't been sorting our bins.
Garbage.
Yeah, but we are coming to you, and we are going to do a lot of sensitization
Okay.
on how to sort rubbish, and then it will help us to reduce on our waste.
All right.
Water bins are already in the tower.
Oh,
We
really?
already have them. So very soon you'll be finding them along all corridors.
Okay.
But then we intend to roll out to all our stations. We've just piloted with the tower.
I was going to ask
Oh,
about
sure.
the power tower.
Yeah, so we're rolling out soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So over to you, Mr. Ahemwa.
Yes,
What partnership campaigns are you having so far in line with what we are discussing, and where would also URA take part together with you?
Apparently,
Currently, I can say we have launched a couple of Go Green campaign. It is a green guide. So the Go Green campaign works with we call them public entities, and also specifically humanitarians to see that we support them in planting trees. Actually, also even going ahead.
What you say?
Yes.
Okay.
It is carbon literacy. So you need to actually subscribe from that tree. What are the benefits? Other greenhouse gases that you're actually trying to reduce within the environment. So we have partnered with other entities like the UPD. We have been to a couple of their practices. There's Masindi, there's Wema. We have been to Nakasonga as well, and we have given them a couple of I call them free seedlings, because we are not only looking at the carbon, maybe reducing the carbon footprint, but we're also trying to see the health factors. We have also worked with Rotary clubs, because I know that's your entity. We have worked with them, a couple of them, and we have planted it. I may say we are now over in 3,000 planting with a number of Rotary clubs.
Very much.
Dear viewers, I would like to also request you to keep engaging, to share with us as an organization. As we are wrapping up the session, Mr. Babole, I'll start with you. What is OSHA's commitment towards Green Guard campaign? How can we work reducing the carbon footprint? Because we have a lot that is going on around us. There's too much gray around us. So what is that? What can we expect from OSHA, apart from the things that, of course, that you have mentioned? What more do you want us to take part in?
Thank you. So as OSH, what are we doing? One, we are putting in place the policies that are going to help guide the organization. As we talk now, we have an OSH policy pending with the board it's being reviewed, and once that is up in reducing URA's footprint with regards to carbon. So that's one thing, that's one area that OSH initiatives, and we're going to be playing a leading role. We are going to be collaborating with several external stakeholders like ecosystems, of course, National Forestry Authority, and help URA to become a carbon neutral organization.
Yes.
That's what OSH is doing
right.
at the moment, yes.
Thank you very much. Anything to add on, Mr. Ongoma?
As a parting shot?
Yes, as a parting shot.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Well, and if each one of us reduce their carbon footprint, then Uganda would be a healthier, safer, and resilient country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the last one, not the last one. What would you want to tell your viewers?
I can first and foremost say, let us begin with us. I myself, like, what am I thinking about? If you want to plant a tree, like planting a tree, and later alone, let us also focus on the native species. We have now gotten to, go commercially, and we are planting these other trees whereby we are looking on 2, 3, 4 years I'm harvesting. But then I would clearly say, if we focus on the native tree seedlings, the graveras, and of course they have those scientific names right now. If I really give you the names,
The biological
yeah,
names.
the biological names, you might a little bit get lost, and you're like, now, which kind of
What
trees
are
this? Yeah, yes. But then we know the kinds of trees, the foliage and other trees. But I think let's work hand in hand and make sure we put back those trees where they used to be, one or another, to improve our livelihood, having a better kind of environment.
There it is. I think
We have all the information that we need in regards to where you're supposed to walk. Don't drive, walk. And viewers, thank you very much for tuning in. See you soon.